So my stuff is just very ordnance heavy, especially with oddball.
Yeah, definitely. That's what you're gonna need to get through these things. They're pretty chunky.
Yeah, definitely. I'll be lucky to burn down 2.
Nah, you'll be fine. You got what? 2 plasmas, a proton, and a procket. 2 prockets.
Oh man, tactical scrambler. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I thought how to be as
That's,
much of a pain as possible is chuck them in the way of every shot. Make you shoot
oh
the closest
shit.
one.
And they all have dead to rights. Oh my god.
Yeah. It's very
All right,
fun. It's
what's
very,
this guy?
very fun.
Defenders in your firing arc, the attacker. Okay, and then you get rerolls because everyone here is not a limited ship.
Yes,
Okay.
they're all generics.
Oh my goodness. All right, this will be interesting. Let me register on this, and let's roll.
What do we get? Scramble. Cool.
Scramble.
That's good for you.
That benefits me a little bit. Yeah.
You. Now we got to roll for first player first, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just getting there.
That's okay. You. That'll be you.
Me. Give this to you. Let's do some of that. How close can I get that? No.
Definitely. Oh, where can I chuck it? It's going to be hard. Not hard for you, but yeah, that works.
Alrighty. Let's do this guy. Big kahuna. Over here.
This one can go all the way over here. This one can go here.
Squeeze that in there. No.
And that one can go all the way to the top there. Cool. And I'm pretty sure you place your 3 and then I place everything.
Oh yeah, I did win initiative. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Alright guys, did I mute? I gotta double check that. Yeah, that's working.
Let's
It's been a while, a long while since I've played
the
X-Wing.
guy.
Specifically recording videos of X-Wing, so this is gonna be really fun.
Here.
Yeah, I've just been extremely busy lately, like super duper busy with stuff. As it is, tonight, like this is Friday morning for me. As it is tonight, I will be driving like an hour drive to go to my brother's bachelor party, which I actually organized for the whole weekend. So I've got that. I've got uni assignments due that was due the start of this week and the end of last week. It's just been a pretty hectic couple of weeks for me, and I just haven't been able to put videos out. Last week I organized my, I think it was week 7 X-Wing game, and my opponent wasn't able to make it to the date we specified because of something that happened. So, yeah, that's all good. Yeah, so I just said, look, I got a super busy weekend. I got assignments due. I just can't play a recovery game. And the team captain said it's all good if they count it as a forfeit for my opponent. So that was a win. Some of you, I know some people who watch my videos saw I did a 0-20 score. I don't know if that was a correct way to do it. That's what my captain said, so that's how I did it. But yeah, so
busy week of work, so I'm expecting to lose. However, the scenario is helpful.
I don't expect to lose, man. It's gonna be fun. You got so much munitions. These guys have 1 agility. You could easily smash these things, especially with that. You got a veteran turret gunner, right? Yeah, double tapping Annie. That's pretty good.
Let's see.
But yeah, just hectic life recently.
Yeah, I've
Not
been on
having
a
the
pretty
time.
bad losing streak, which is pretty abnormal for this list of mine. But people have been killing the right things, and I'm like, huh.
Yeah, it's a strong
Let's
list. Very
see what I can
strong.
do to change that, if anything.
Okay, Annie doesn't have
Yeah,
synchronized console. That's good.
yeah, they took that away.
I remember. Oh,
But
jeez.
some people were being real jerks about it and putting on weapon system officer. I'm like, it makes sense, but
It
that took
was.
away what
Oh,
I was
jeez.
running.
It was
Because I
such.
used to run proton torps on this. I was like,
Yeah, I played the. It was the Proton Torp Annie with Weapon System Officer and Synchronized Console, and then it was Proton Torp Oddball, the one you have, and then it was also Tucker with Barrage Rockets, and that combo is just busted. Like in one term, you're firing two potentially double modded proton torpedoes, and then also potentially giving a lock to Tucker, who's going to fire another like double modded missile. Like it's just crazy. It's just crazy dice from those ships.
then I'm gonna rotate this thing to the right. There we go.
Yep, sounds good. Cool.
All right, planning.
Planning.
How's the morning over there?
Um, yeah, it's good. I mean, in a little bit, it's like cloudy and stuff today. Um, but yeah, it's not bad at all. I actually enjoy the weather, so pretty good. What is it? It's like 7 o'clock for you. Is that right?
Yep, 7 p.m.
Cool.
I'm playing a man from the future.
Yeah, it's always interesting trying to figure out games for like with American people because it's just like so like it's just vastly different time zones and it's just weird.
Yeah, I think it's the biggest time differential for sure because it's not even with like European people or like people from like Alaska or something. They're really not that bad.
Yeah, it's
Actually, if anything, playing people from Australia actually helps because y'all's mornings are my evenings, and that's when I'm able to play. Versus people in like London, it's in the middle of my day, and I'm like, I can't really get home, so I gotta wait till the weekend.
yeah, the only problem is that sometimes like I've got like university, so I've got like a variable work schedule. That's why I can play in the morning, but this is like the middle of the start of the work day. So it would be hard if I have a full-time worker. Oh, sorry, I'm ready to go. Check.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Cool. Well, good luck, man. This is gonna be such a fun game. I'm excited.
Yeah, this will be an interesting one for sure. I'll have to
Cool.
watch the playback. So you got to send me the YouTube link
Yeah,
whenever
yeah,
you got it.
definitely. Will do. Okay, so I've got seismic charges in the systems phase. Do you have anything at all?
I don't have any system phase. I have
Beautiful.
more engagement phase stuff.
Beautiful. Your 3 goes first. Boost.
R3. Up and away. We'll do that and focus.
Cool. Let's
All
get
your stuff.
my stuff going. 3 straight with a focus because I don't think you have any jam. We'll go green with a 2 straight and grab a focus. He's just gonna die in a second. Guy's gonna 1 bank and barrel roll, which is a red barrel roll. That's not a bad lineup for him. So it's stressful.
Pretty good.
Then blue is gonna 2 hard and take a focus. And then Dre is gonna 2 bank and she is going to what do we got here? What's her next move gonna be? Jesus, sucks because I have to plan ahead and I hate planning ahead. She is going to just do a I think she's just gonna rotate her arc to the right hand side. Yeah, that'll work. Cool. Your stuff.
All right. My stuff. Let's start with Ricky Boy. Just gonna got the zoomies. Gonna do that, and we'll just focus. Oddball. Keeping him back a little bit.
Great to see them go
Then
slow. It gives me
flow.
time to engage properly.
do that.
Lovely.
And focus.
And this window needs to go small so I can see my chat. Not the chat, sorry, my Discord. Make sure I'm muted.
Straight. And
so there's options for him to pounce forward and take a decent amount of shots here.
All right.
These guys are on
then
zeros.
start of engagement.
Yep.
Boost is gonna boost.
Definitely. It's free, right? Might as well. Cool. And there'll be no shots here, so we can just change everything. Get rid of all tokens. Get planning. Lots of stuff to figure out here because I've got a bunch of intersecting maneuvers. So the one hard rotates me basically on that angle there, which is actually
People are
a good
becoming
idea.
more familiar with my list, so I'm gonna have to change something up eventually. But for now, this works. I'm a terrible creature of habit, so it's like once I see something works, it works. Doesn't matter who knows about it. I'm just gonna be like, you know what? Let me just play.
Yeah, might as well, eh?
Let's see.
I don't think there's anything I can do to avoid an engagement here with green. He's going to take a lot of shots. I mean, I guess we just one bank and try and take a shot in return. Like, yeah, I didn't really think this through properly. He went too fast, but the one straight would have bumped, and then it's like that's messy. What I should have done is just made yellow go go forward, and these guys will turn and do 4Ks, and then we just delay the engagement as much as possible. But that's not how it always works. It doesn't always go according to plan. We're learning as we're going. Because I've played this list once before against Reupublic, but it was a lat list, so it was like easier to play. Yeah, so Drea is going to stick with her slow maneuvers. This guy bumps, and she needs to grab the objective. The question is, do we go straight here or do we bank this turn? Because either way, I don't know. I think the one bank is fine. I mean, if anything, I move this guy first and get him to claim if needed. Yeah, this is not looking the best. And I think 3 bank on red is going to be worth it, honestly. Just to get that distance, even though next turn he's going to bank and line up with the cloud exactly. Drea should fit that. Oh, but if he gets bumped behind, she won't. So we might as well just do the one straight with Drea and just play as smart as we can. As simple as we can to just make sure we're getting stuff. I don't even think it's worth it to not claim with green. I think grabbing that point and then forcing him to do a action later on is a way better decision than trying to stay alive. So maybe we just go with the one straight won't get me there. The one bank should. What is the advantage of a one straight versus a one bank? Like, I'm pretty sure Annie's going to be doing a 2 bank to try and range control. If we one bank to the right and then we... Oh, actually, that's a not bad decision. If we one bank to the right and claim, we could then 4K the following turn. Try and avoid this engagement. Annie can't boost. He doesn't have afterburners. You know what?
I'm all set when you are. No rush.
Let's risk this. I think this is worth the risk. I have to be completely honest. I think this is very much worth the risk, and it puts me out a turn. I'm already put out a turn. Let's do it. Yeah, let me just double check all my maneuvers because I've been changing my mind, which is never the good thing to do. But yep, good to go.
Alrighty.
Cool. No systems for me. So my 3s. So we're going to move red first with a 2 bank and grab a focus. Then we're going to move green for 1 bank. And we're going to check, see if we can... Oh, can we claim that? That's very close.
It's a reach.
I think it's worth it. Yeah, got it.
Yep. Got
Very
it.
nice. And then, oops, I didn't think through my stuff here. Okay, well, you're already gonna bump, so we might as well do this guy first.
Oops.
1 hard, takes a stress. This guy's gonna 3 straight, and he would have bumped the blue guy anyway, so that's all good. So we'll clear his stress, roll dice. I'll just do that one. He's good. Then you're 3, because Dre is initiative 4.
My 3. It's gonna do that. We'll go ahead and claim this boy here.
Cool. Then Dre is just gonna 1 straight, grab a claim. She should have it. We'll check anyway. Yep.
All right. Oddball. Just 1 here.
And that's why we take the risk. Oh yeah, baby. I started getting into D&D as well, guys. That's another reason I haven't been playing. This giant dice with an eyeball in it.
Maybe get out of the
It's massive
way.
compared to like, this is a standard size D12. What's the
Do a
size
barrel
difference?
roll.
It's like massive. It's pretty cool. So yeah, that's gonna be my my new thing as I'm playing D&D now, which is actually really fun. I'm loving D&D. Like my dad,
Okay, just do
my
that,
dad
and
used to,
then-
my dad has played it his whole life, and he's never really invited me to play with him. But
do that. He'll take
I've
his
having a
withdrawal
lot of fun playing
fade.
D&D, and I've actually my first game was with him, so that was it was actually really interesting seeing a different side of him as he's playing a character, because he's always been like a stand-up Christian guy, but you know, playing D&D, it's a little bit weird.
Reaching shot.
But it's cool. It's very
Some of
cool.
These guys.
Yeah, I'm loving it. Loving D&D right now. And then I also started hosting a game for my mates who don't really play stuff like that, so it's really cool. Teaching them how to play and all the interesting stuff with
Check
that.
for a lock, maybe.
Yeah, definitely. It's free, right? No one's shooting you.
Yep. For now.
Yeah.
Hopefully this doesn't bump. Cool.
Very nice.
We'll just focus. And then Anakin. It's gonna 2 bank. May not have a shot, just judging, but yeah, definitely not. That's way too long for. We'll just take a focus.
I'm just getting a call. I'm gonna answer it real quick. But we're good to start the round. You can do your boosts and stuff if you want. Start engagement.
Just thinking about it. That's what I want to do? Yeah, because if I do that, yeah, if I bank, I don't land it. So we'll do the 1 boost. That's all I have, and then Plo will spend the force to pass the focus.
Yeah, very nice. Sorry, I'm back now.
Cool. All right, my stuff.
Yep.
You don't have any engagement stuff?
No, not start of engagement. So take your shots.
All right. Anakin won't have anything. I'm pretty sure Rick might be the only one.
Yeah, it looks like it.
We'll shoot our plasmas.
Oh, he's got plasmas as well. Very nice. No range bonus. Yeah, it's just 1 die. Sorry, I haven't played X-Wing for like 2 weeks.
No worry. Pretty much on the same boat.
Oh,
Oh, spend that lock real
definitely,
quick.
man. Definitely.
Full conversion. Come on.
Yep, there you go.
That's why we
That's
focus.
pretty good. So I'll take 2 shields and a hit on green, which is this one here. Hit. I'll just shuffle this one last time. You can never be too safe. Cool. Beautiful.
Cool. And then
yeah, I think that's it. No shot there.
Yeah.
Probably no shot from boost. Yeah, cool.
Nope.
No worries.
All right, so it would be 2 to 1.
Correct. Yeah, originally I was planning on 1 banking green that way, and then I'm like, hang on, let's just think about our range control and see if we can make it work. So glad I did that.
Definitely gotta.
This is annoying me. Let me just do that on Dry. It's annoying me that it's the same color as one of my other ships. There we go. Cool. Okie dokie. So we can easily 2 hard here with Cartel Execution, or we could also do a 4K. I think the 2 hard's better to try and get into some weird, wacky positioning. Actually, the 4K is probably a better idea because we will be Tactical Scrambler, but I also lose a bunch of arcs if I do that. So maybe I like the 2 hard. I mean, Boost is probably going to be getting a procket off here anyway. So for 2 hard, you're landing about where that cloud is in front of it. I mean, you could easily do stuff afterwards. This guy is forced to play slower instead of a 3 bank, which I was looking at doing. I mean, a 4K is also not bad. Because Rick is probably heading zoomy zoom. The next question is, if this guy does a 2 bank, will he be able to? Will this guy behind him be able to fit a 1 straight? Probably not. Not fully execute, but I mean, it's not a bad idea. Dre can take a 1 bank to the left. I also like this guy doing the 2 hard because it what's it called? Puts pressure on that center objective because I have so many shots coming in that way. 2 hard. I don't think I can fit the 2 bank, but I can definitely fit a 1 bank. Is it worth risking the 2 bank? Here's my maneuvering is all out of whack because we land there and then we have a base. So I think we're fine. A base is that big. Yeah, let's risk it for the 2 bank. If we don't have mods, I mean, we got Dreyer. I mean, risk mitigation. And there's also a chance this guy just dies. So, I mean, we can also just waste the Contra and do a 3 bank with blue and just try and get in there and block things up, which isn't a bad idea. But this guy's going to have prockets looking directly at us. And I mean, it takes some pressure off of Yellow's movement. Let's Drea do a 2 bank instead of whatever she was planning, the 1 bank she was planning on doing. It's also not a bad idea to just get into the center there. I actually like that idea, but I mean, we're wasting Contra straight away. But we're also might be getting Tactical Scrambler for some people, so I mean, I might as well go for it, right?
I think I am set. Just double checking. Let's see what we can do here.
I'm gonna go for it.
Ready when you are.
Let me just double check one maneuver. Make that one, that one. Yeah, let's do that. Cool. I'm good to go.
Alrighty.
Beautiful. That'll be you. You're 3.
My 3 is gonna do this. Interesting. What to do? We'll could just. You gonna rush me? Probably not. But then what do you do with these guys? Interesting. I think we'll take the side of. Shoot. Let me just check for a lock then.
Yep. Sounds good.
Don't have you. don't think. Because if you do something weird, I don't know. If you just go a little slow, I might have you. Then who else do I shoot at? I'll go here since I think I'm just overthinking.
Cool. Sounds good. So green is going to too hard towards the center. Grab a focus. Blue is going to pop contraband, do a 3 bank. Grab a focus. Then yellow's going to 1 straight. Grab a focus. Red is going to 2 bank. Grab a focus. And then Dre is going to 2 bank and grab a focus. Cool. Beautiful. Done.
Alrighty. Should have targeted blue. Let's go with Rick. Go here. That's gonna be range 1. Get some nasty shots coming. Do that. Can do that. Can do that. Won't be able to do that. Let's take a walk.
Okay, so Rick's only got 2 dice, so I could easily fire 1, 2, 3 shots, soft double modded onto Rick, and he's only got
split your fire, and then
2/3 defense.
Could potentially. Yeah, I'll take a lock here.
Cool.
Onto the blue guy. And then Ricky boy. We'll go ahead and do that. Don't fit barrel there. If I boost, maybe I just don't. I'll take a focus.
Yep.
And then Anakin. It's gonna 1 straight. And we shall take a focus.
Cool.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Alrighty. Start of engagement.
All your things.
Let's check who my buddies have. Let's pass it on to boost.
Yep.
And then boost, since somebody did blue maneuver at range 1 of him, you can boost.
Beautiful.
Oh, what a great turn to have initiative. Alrighty, and then my 6s.
Yep, go for it.
My 6. Let's see. I got you shooting there, you shooting there, you shooting there. Range 3 unless I do a plasma. I think we have to try to go all in on this guy.
Yep.
So we'll shoot the plasma.
Yep, sounds good. So that's instinctive aim plasma?
Yes, instinctive aim plasma.
Yep.
Spend force. No rerolls. Just natties, please.
Yeah, It's not bad.
Spend a force for 2.
Sounds good.
Or
so what? That's the plasma, and that's on blue. So it's either 3, or I can spend the focus now, which I will, and just make it my 2 shields. Yeah.
All right. And then my 5s. Let's do Rick. Range 1, same guy.
Sounds good.
I just have the lock. Okay. Pew. Not bad, but let's spend that lock.
Definitely. Not bad. That's pretty good.
Hit.
We'll take 1 crit on blue, which is a fuel leak.
Excellent. Let's see what Plo can throw in any more preliminary damage.
Probably.
Primary shot, 2v2.
And sorry, Poe passed the token, so he spent a force already?
Yes,
Okay,
he should have spent that already.
No worries.
And I guess I'll spend his second force to change that to a hit.
Definitely. Takes a crit, and then takes another hit, and then takes another hit because it was a direct. Very nice. 3 damage off of 1 crit. And then fuel leak's also repaired, so it's gone. Oh wait, was it a fuel leak? Yeah, it was a fuel leak. Why is it so damaged? Okay,
yeah, it was
sorry, the token said damage sensor array. That's weird.
Oh, that's
but
weird.
Yeah, it was a fuel leak. Okay, maybe I dropped it on the wrong card.
So we'll go into blue again here, shooting the proton. Ooh, do I want to do proton torpedoes or proton rockets? I have the procket. Did I focus? No, I passed it to. Yeah, I'll shoot the proton torpedo. I don't
Cool.
have a focus.
Sounds good. Man, that's a lot of crit damage off of 1 crit. That's really sad because this is probably going to kill him now.
Oh no! So just be the lock. One of these does become a crit, and then marksmanship.
Definitely.
And I'll spend the lock.
Cool. So we have to roll an evade to try and live here as an evade. So what are our crits? We got a hull breach and a structural damage. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alive on 1. Woo! Very nice. He gets to shoot. Yay! They're all saying damage sensor array apparently. That one's saying fuel leak. Okay, interesting. I'm not going to use the tokens. I'm just going to paste 1. Cool.
And then
my 4 would shoot first.
Oh, yep.
So Drea has a range 2 there, or a range 3 there. We are going to shoot at Rick, range 3, and I went faster than you. So 2v3. I've got a focus. That's 1 hit. Woo, 1 evade. Very nice. Your 3 goes now. Yeah, shoot your procket. Do all the stuff.
Let's get 4. And he has 7 left. Or no?
Green's this one here. He has 6 left.
6 left.
Yep.
It's a couple of crits would be nice.
I'd prefer not, but there you go.
Couple of crits it is.
Big roll. He will spend his focus. So we're taking hit, and then crit. First one is a disabled power regulator. Second one is a disabled power regulator. Cool. Good.
All right, and then I will pass the block with sync console.
So that is 5.
And I will give it to. I can give it to someone at range 1 of me or on ball.
Yes.
So let's give it to. Rick. Yeah. Or I could just keep it. That's also an option.
That's true. Yeah, keeping it's good.
I think I'll just keep it. Yeah, no sync console.
Cool. So my guys, range 1 on Rick, Cartel Executioner. So that'll be 4v2. I had a destruction on a hull breach, so that's not going to affect this. Dreya's, you are in Dreya's arc, so I get a reroll. Just 2 crits.
2 crits, still pretty nasty.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Takes 1 shield.
Cool. Then yellow will shoot range 2 at Rick. 3 dice. Spend the focus for a hit and 2 crits.
Ooh.
Hey, that's it. That's a shield and 2 crits. That's good.
Shield.
What do we got? Direct or fuel? It could be nice.
Damaged engine.
What was a chance? Hey, there we go.
Oh,
We got him. Woo! Bye-bye, Rick.
Thanks for playing, Rick.
That was those 2 there. So, guess we shoot green first. Ooh, we have range 1 on boost. So we're going to take that. You spent your focus on your attack, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah, cool. So we'll take the range 1. We already checked your Andrea's arc, so it's 4 with a reroll. There's a reroll for 1, and this guy spent his focus, so that's going to be 2 hits.
Takes 1.
1 shield. Woo! And then this guy is going to shoot range 3 at boost. 3 dice with a focus. Spend the focus for 3. Good rolls. Oh, that's harsh. Wow. How much is boost?
Boost is 3.
Ah, yeah. Wow. Okay. I mean, he got a bunch of damage off though. That's pretty. Yeah. If he rolled a little bit better, it would have been great.
Yeah, can't complain though. And then his lock goes away. Should have passed it.
Yeah. And green also gets 2 ions from both his disabled power regulators, so he's about to be ionized. And that's end phase, so I'll get 2 more, and you'll get 1, and there's no half points. But blue is 1 hull, green is 2 hull left. So, I mean, you've got that looking up at least.
Let's see what we can do here.
Okie dokie. That was a massive round, man. He rolled so bad, and I rolled so good. So yeah, Drea rerolls was working. If I had focuses, that would have been a lot more deadly, but it was still really deadly. So here we are going for a bunch of bumps. So blue's going to be 2 banking to the left to grab a claim, which means Annie will have to use his dorsal shot to shoot. Green is going to be 2 banking to the left to try and bump up that spot and just try and survive, hopefully. Yellow will just 1 straight take that spot, try and control objectives. Red will take one straight as well, and then Drea will 1 bank to the right. So since so I'm not talking. Okay, jeez, I thought I was talking. But we've got control of the objectives. We've got control of the points. All we do now, secure objectives, deal damage. We have a bunch of big bases. With these movements, we're taking this spot, this spot, this spot, and this spot. So we're going to be having control of most of the field, which is really strong. And I can still deal a decent bit of damage with Drea. My only bit of annoyance would be that it's pretty easy for him to take shots on
Alright, I'm set.
On Drea if he wants to, which is a little bit disappointing, but it's all good. Yeah, let me just 100% double check my maneuvers, make sure that no one's going to bump, because I have a bunch of big ships. Yeah, good to go. Cool. That'll be you, but no initiative 3s and no systems phase. So blue is going to 2 bank, which is blue. and he'll claim the objective. Then green is going to 2 bank, and we'll grab a focus. Then yellow is going to 1 straight, grab a focus. And then red's going to 1 straight, grab a focus. Drea 1 banks and grabs a focus. Nice and simple. Cool.
All right. I'll start with Plo. Do 1 bank. We'll take the red focus.
Yep.
Oddball. Also, we'll take the red focus.
Definitely.
We'll trigger his ability. We'll take.
Ooh, that's harsh.
Block here. The mannequin. Do that. We'll take the red focus as well.
Cool. Start of engagement phase. Would you like to do anything?
I think not.
Beautiful. You're 6 then.
Shoot that. I can potentially do this. Let's shoot a primary into yellow.
Yep, sounds good.
This guy here. This will just be 2v1.
2v1, yep. Oh, that's harsh. Yeah.
Okay, this is the one I wanted.
Yeah, that's definitely. I've got structural, so that's just going to be. If you roll a single hit, you got him. Or a single focus. There you go. You got him. So, crit. And that's him gone, so it's 4 points for you. I can remove him from the board now. Just delete him, I don't care about him. Beautiful. Your 5s.
My 5s.
Ooh,
Go
no bullseye.
here. Oh, I just missed the bullseye.
Yeah.
And green has 1 left. No, 2 left, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
Two left on green,
So,
correct.
Go here.
Well, that's good.
I only have, oh yeah, I have a focus. Duh.
You do have a focus, yep.
So
Come on, green, roll an eye or an evade. Hey, an evade takes 1. So 1 hole left. That will be 6 of 7. So clean this guy's damage up. Cool.
Then, yellow. What am I gonna do with you, bud? Green's alive on 1. You're
Correct.
only rolling 1. I can't
Correct.
mod here. Do I try to kill you next turn? Put myself in a bad spot though. Because then what do I do? With you. Let's go into yellow.
Yep,
We'll
cool.
shoot our bracket.
Definitely. A lot of dice, double modded, all the good stuff. Oh, man, those prockets are on point.
Spend the lock.
Yep. There we go.
Let's spend the focus here.
Evade, so we'll take 2 shields and then 2 crits, which is a Panicked Pilot. Oh no! Panicked Pilot. Wow, I did shuffle this a lot. That's a lot of stress on a guy who wasn't stressed. Wow. Very nice. Sorry, I get an additional defense die because of tactical scrambler. So let me re-roll another one. We will. There's no point running it back, is there? I mean, it's one. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'll spend the focus, and then won't take one of the panics. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yes, I got to remember these tactical scramblers. It's like the whole point. I'll leave. Do you want me to shuffle the deck or just leave it in the top? It's your choice.
No, you can shuffle it.
Give it a shuffle. Cool. So my 4. We will go range 3 at Plo. That's 2 dice for me for focus. Focus for 2. Jeez, your evades are not here at all. Then green will take the range 2. Green does. He's got disabled power regulator, so I will be ionized. That's okay. Spend the focus for 3. Ions doesn't matter. Jeez. I guess we take yellow shot next. Range 2 on deploy. 3 dice. 2 on a crit. Wow.
Whoa, easy there.
Yeah, they're going crazy. They don't even need rerolls.
No, just that'll do it.
Yep. Wow.
Crit.
So that's 4 more. Wow. Just wow. Yeah. And then red will take the range 2 at oddball. And I should have Drea. Double check in a second. Who needs? Wow, 2 on a crit on oddball. Just okay. Yeah, who needs rerolls? Apparently, that's just. Oh,
takes hit crit.
Hit crit, yeah. And a direct as well.
Oh,
wow,
no.
okay. That's harsh.
Burning.
That is so harsh. And that'll be 3 points for the scenario.
Yep.
Wow.
All right, let's see.
I don't even know what to say there. Like, that was okay. So, Drea, 2 eyes with a focus into 2 hits, right? He rolled 1 of 8 on 4 dice. I rolled 3 dice with 2 hits and an eye. Spent the focus for 3 hits. He rolled 1 of 8 on 3 dice. Next shot was 3 dice for crit hit. He rolled 2 of 8s and 1 eye, so that was better. And then the last one was crit and 2 hits again. Holy crap, man. Why do I love it how people like it. I swear this is just a general thing that happens to everyone. You roll amazingly well like that when you actually have the mods you want. And then when you don't have the mods you want, you just roll. When you have like a bunch of free mods like Drea rerolls, you roll really well. But then when you don't have mods, you roll pus and then you just get nothing. It's just wow. Okay. Yeah, just wow, honestly. I don't think there's much else to say there. Like, genuinely, that sucks for him. Like, that's all I can say is that really sucks. And that is very unfortunate for him. I might be making a bunch of mistakes here with these maneuvers, but we're going to go for it. So we just got to bump. If we bump him up, we win. Like, that's the real thing, is if we bump him up, we win this game. So let's just bump up all his potential options. And I guess Drea just won straight seal. Wow. I'm good to go. You are. Alex. I'm done. good to go. Cool. So green is ionized, so he'll just try and one bank. He'll land it, so he'll focus. Then yellow is just going to contraband and one bank. We'll grab a stress focus because we bumped. Pretty sure I can still do that while contrabanded. So it'll be 3 in total. Then red will one straight and grab a focus. And Drea will one straight and grab a focus.
Cool. Oddball. Just gonna take the 1.
And that's game there. You can't claim objectives, which is just unfortunate. That happens.
I can have a lock on this guy, but it won't matter.
I mean, it's bullseye, right? You might get Drea. There's a chance you get Drea, and that's a proton torpedo, right? Yeah, you got Drea.
Yeah, but that won't be enough, will it?
I mean, maybe if Anakin's shooting as well.
No, that's not who I targeted.
Okay, cool.
So
yeah, that's all good. Yeah, definitely.
Just a points grab at this point.
Yeah.
We'll do that. Oh, R4P.
Yeah, beautiful.
Make that.
Yeah.
Make that blue.
So I'll grab that. All good. Beautiful.
And then we will grab a focus.
Definitely. Cool. Well, Anakin stuff shoots first.
Range 2.
Need 2 hits to make this work. Because I'm on 1 hole, and if I roll an evade, it's Ooh. Blank out. Hey, you got him.
Hey.
4 points. Woo!
Point.
And then your 5 goes for whatever shot he wants.
God damn it. There we go. I don't have that much damage on yellow.
Nah, he's only got 1.
But nothing's really viable.
Yeah.
So I think we just take the shot at yellow at range 0.
Sounds good.
For 1.
Cool. It takes 1. Then Drea will shoot range 2 at oddball. 2 dice versus 2. Nothing. Red will take the range 1 on oddball with 4 dice, a reroll and a focus. Reroll and focus for 4.
Oh, that'll be him too.
Yes.
Focus to take just 2.
Yeah.
And then still dies. 1, 2.
Yeah. Is he 4 points?
He's 4 points.
Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4. And then objectives 1, 2, 3. Good game, man. Yeah, that was, I have to be completely honest, that was my dice being insanely broken against your dice. You were rolling like 1 evade on 3 and 4 dice rolls when I was rolling a full string just out of the bat.
Yeah,
it
wasn't that bad. But yeah, it was definitely favored. You were also rolling more dice, especially towards the middle of the game when you got those range 1 shots. So that was definitely good range control.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, like normally for Scramble, I usually launch like Rick over here to grab this back one behind you. But with all those guys there, I didn't want to take that risk.
And I think the only problem with Rick was that 1 bank just put him in the position. He was in, what was it, 4 out of my like 5 arcs. So I had to take it, especially when everything was rolling against his 2 dice because he wasn't fast enough. So yeah, it was just tricky for him there.
It was just hard to think of a 3 bank because then I think it was a couple turns now, but
yeah,
that he still would have bumped.
Definitely, yeah.
And he wouldn't have had his evade.
But yeah, that's the only tough part about flying him near Plo to pass off tokens when he's supposed to be fast and flanky and just running away and getting people to chase him. But yeah, man, good game. Thanks for that.
Yeah, GG. No
GG,
worries.
man.
And then again, this is game 27 if you want to enter
27.
the
Yeah, I'll chuck
score.
that in the chat.
All right, man. Well, you have a good rest of your day.
Yeah, you too. Thanks for that.
No
See ya.
problem. Later.
Bye. That was harsh, guys. That was really harsh. Look, camera's in a horrible angle. It's looking at my boobies. I have to be completely honest. That was a very tough game for my opponent. Like I said, Rick was not in an optimal. My camera's at an angle. This is annoying me. As I said, Rick was not at an optimal position to play the game. Like my opponent said, he should have been. He should have been placed. Where's my little pen? X. There we go. Thank you. Should be in place on this corner and done a flanking maneuver to try and grab that objective. Or I actually really would have liked to see the 5 straight boost, and then flank and get Drea, and then still be able to, like, was that 5 straight boost, 5 straight bank boost, 3 bank, and then you 1 bank, and you're behind Drea, who was still over here. Got a decent shot, plasma her. Everyone does it. But it's very tricky because I place Drea because of all the tactical scramblers on all these guys, which I wasn't remembering for the whole game. But because of all the tactical scramblers for these guys, I've built a wall around Drea. So no matter what, there's very tough chance that in this position like that, where I've got my medium base there and Drea right behind her, it is so tough for them to try and find a shot when they're coming straight into the joust onto Drea. So you can't really counter Drea straight away. Like, yes, you could have with the torps, but I specifically launched forward as fast as I can to try and make him second guess his targets, try and go for the closest ones, which he did. And surprisingly, I rolled really well and they didn't die. I got very lucky the fact that both of those ships survived that round of green and blue both survived that round. Like, that is absolutely dog water. Like, how that's just horrible for my opponent. How do you deal with going for a massive engagement where you lose 7 points and you didn't even chase the points, and it took you another 2 turns of shooting to finally get both of those 8 points? Like, that sucks. It just honestly sucks. Sorry, I put this in the wrong chat. But yeah, it's very tricky. And that's why I like this list, because it is just so scummy. It is so scummy. If you can fly it right with getting the engagement you want, which technically I didn't get the engagement I exactly wanted, but because of the missing those shots that turn, because Annie didn't have that shot with the thing and he didn't have the shot on the target, that 1 bank that way was literally a godsend play. Like, that was the decision that won me that game. If I had 1 bank left, dead straight away. There's nothing I could have done. He's just dead. Or limping on 1 hole. And look, I love sorry, if my opponent is watching this back, I love the idea of using Plo Koon as a supporting ship, but when you only have 1 force up after that, if you only have 1 force and no token after at the start of the engagement phase, like, you're passing away your token and spending a force, he becomes very easy to kill. He's only a 2 force pilot. Like, if I have the arcs on him, I will 100% just take the shots, which, I mean, I did block him, but I'd 100% take that shot. Like, go for it. You might as well try and kill the guy who is 3 agility and has to try and luck out on their rolls because they have no tokens. And then even with dead to rights, if you keep your token in the bullseyes, then you can't spend the token. So it's just an unfavorable matchup, because if I get bullseyes, the Jedi are spending their force instead of their focuses and stuff, which makes them force deprived like makes them force deprived for the next turn, which is great for me because I don't get their fun little passy token effect, or if they spend it, it's actually hard for them. But definitely, this is such a beefy list. Like, what do we have? We have 9 hit points on these guys, so that's 9 times 4 is 36. plus another 8, so we're at 44 hit points in total. Granted, we are 1 agility, and it is, as you saw, very easy to pass though to deal that damage. But if I roll half decent, which I did, what did I roll? I actually rolled really well, sorry. 6 evades at an expected 4.5, and then I rolled 4 eyes as well. And I was debating and spending my focuses on defense to just try and mitigate as much as possible, relying on Drea rerolls, which didn't always work, but it was strong. Um, definitely a strong list. And I mean, my opponent had a high initiative Alpha Strike list, and I was able to survive most of it because, like, he split his fire. Like, I have to say, like, definitely, I agree that doing the boost and then taking the shot on this guy was a good idea. Taking the shot on, I think it was Blue, who was in that corner. No, sorry, that was Green. Um, Green, yellow, green. It was green. So green, taking the using boost to boost in and take that double modded proton rocket was really strong, but you are splitting your targets. If you had stayed still, you would have been able to clean up at least one ship. And I mean, granted, you didn't get to. I mean, this guy. I mean, what was it? Sorry, it feels like you're wasting a proton rocket on a ship with like one hole left, but sorry, 2 hole left. But man, taking points and denying me dice is what you need to do. And that, I think, and spoiler alert, that's how you beat this list. You need a focus fire on a target and kill it. If these things survive, they have a great dial. They can run away. They have, like, yes, they aren't super fast, but having all of these maneuvers, white and blue, is insanely good. Like 3 straight blues are amazing. Having contraband, cybernetics, and tactical scramble on all of them is amazing. Having a free reroll and not always spending your focus on defense and using it for attack, it's a bunch of dice to chuck out. It is pretty strong. It is very, very strong. Um, and I think I did luck out with some crits with the direct on Oddball, the direct on Rick, and the really bad dice on Plo Koon. I did luck out a bit. And Boost, sorry. I lucked out on everything, but still, it's a strong list, man. I would recommend you guys give it a go, even at your local. Like, if you can't source them, of course, play it online. But if you can source Fork Immagilas, holy crap, man. Give it a go. It is so fun. I actually had a lot of fun. Um, I have to say, I have been a little bit out of touch with X-Wing at the moment because, like I said earlier, I've started playing D&D and getting really into that. And I mean, local scene's not always the best because there's only a couple people, so stuff gets a little bit repetitive. If you're watching this, local guys, I'm not bagging you guys out. I'm just saying, like, it's yeah, X-Wing's kind of fizzled out a little for me, but this is making me feel better. I think it was just a matter of not actually having time to play games, having life happen, and just mess some stuff up, and then not having time to find online games and have some fun, only having the league games, and then sometimes league games get cancelled or it's hard to match or hard to get a good time to play. Like, I lucked out having a uni day today, being able to play this game, but definitely um this has made me feel a lot better. I think I just needed to play a game, honestly. I literally just needed to have a game like this where I just have some fun. And yes, sorry to my opponent, but a game where you just absolutely like smash them like this, where you're rolling amazing and it's just feels good and you're making good decisions and you're not second guessing yourself too hard or second guessing yourself where it goes wrong and it just falls into place and goes right. That's the game I kind of needed to have, and I'm happy I had it. But I mean, my opponent, you actually flew really well. Your list does work. The only thing I would say is Rick being in the fight doing a slow maneuver sucks. And that's just a problem with positioning wise and trying to play with Plo, which is hard, but it's what you want to do, especially when you're running plasmas and passive sensors. Maybe you could switch passive sensors off. I don't think it's really worth it on an Initiative 5 ship. If you do watch this back 100%, I think give something else a go. There might be a reason you have been using passive sensors. Maybe it's because Scum has a couple of really good Initiative 6 pilots now, but I recommend trying something else because what's passive sensors like a 7-point upgrade or something, so, or a 5-point upgrade. So give something else a go, like some astromechs like R2CA or whatever his name is, the one that lets you spend an evade for an attack roll. But yeah, it was a very fun game for me. High scoring point game, especially when I thought I had the disadvantage of objective wise. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I try and get more videos out. It's just life and stuff is hard sometimes, so I haven't been able to get many out recently. But I will try and smash out some videos soon, when I get the time, of course. Um, but yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I had lots of fun. If you can't tell by my mood right now, I had lots of fun. Thank you, guys. And thank you for people who have reached out to me and asked me. Not really ask how I am, but asking, just saying like, I had someone. I'll bring up the chat. I won't show you guys, but I had someone reach out the other day and just say, they missed my content, telling me to go and play and record some games. Which, I mean, it's great. I love when I get feedback from you guys. I like when you guys message and um leave comments on games telling me what I did wrong. Yes, sorry about my last game I posted because I did I forgot that Han Solo takes damage if he rolls crits on his rerolls, which is really important to remember because it's a lot of damage I could have been taking. I think it was only once, but still. Um, but yeah, thanks. I do appreciate you guys watching my videos, leaving comments, messaging me, and um, asking why I haven't been posting recently. But yeah, it's cool. Love the community. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Lots of fun. Lots and lots of fun. Catch you next time.